Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. We've done it. We have made it to the end of the week. Even though it's only Thursday. Today, I'm going to be having some lovely beers at 2 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon. What the fuck? Help! Help me! Help! Help! I'm in the darkness. Hello, guys. Lovely to be here once again. You know who I am. Unless you don't. If you don't know who I am, my name is... Hey, beautiful. My name's not important. But you know what is important? The forests are being cut down at an alarming rate. We all need to chain ourselves to trees immediately. But anyway, let's enjoy some sustainably produced, I hope, beer. Oh yeah. Jay, thank you so much for the super. Hello, my lord. Been so long, too long since I could join you live, but at last I could make it today. It's so lovely to see you again. Hell yeah. I'm always going to be your Oshi. Mwah. Hope you've had the most loveliest, most fantasticest time, and it's good to see you back. Kumaki, thank you very much for the super. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, baby. How you doing? Sorry I'm a little late today. I woke up very late. I had a lot of sleep. I slept a lot last night. Last night I went to bed at probably about 1, maybe 2-ish, and I slept until like 11 p.m. So I slept quite a lot. And I was like, hey, you know. And then I woke up and I thought I was really craving going out for breakfast, so you know, at 11 a.m. breakfast. So I went out, and then I was really relaxing, having a proper breakfast to make sure I'd eaten plenty before my my stream today. And then I suddenly looked at the time and I was like, oh shit! And then I just started, and then I ran off to go and get some beers so that we could do the stream today. But yeah. Wacky, innit? Absolutely mental. Oh no, you don't have to loop that. You don't have to loop that. I'm done with the... We've had enough jazz. Enough jazz. You like jazz? You like jazz? Woke up at 11 a.m. It was more like 12:30, really. It was more like 12:30, I think. Maybe it was like 11:59. I don't know. Rev up the fucking Bugatti. Ey. It's amazing how timeless the true Brexit geezer meme has become, you know. I love it. I love it personally. It's like, what's it like? I love it because it's like, what does he say? What does he say? Day in the life of a true Brexit geezer. Wake up and meet the wife Susan. It's like, you know what it is? It's like kind of an homage to like any British guy who's from like, who's like sort of, you know, and it's really sort of, you know, like a really old-fashioned working class guy who doesn't like he's aware of the political landscape, but not enough, because obviously he's too busy revving up the Bugatti. And so it's like there's a lot about it that's like, it's one of those things where I'm sure a lot of you feel this as well, right? It's like there are aspects of your own culture that you know, that you love, that you think are great, but you know that they don't make sense to an outsider. Like, to an outsider looking in, it's like, what on earth are these people doing? But when you're British, there's just something about it that sort of speaks to you, you know. Like the picture of, like, you know, a quick stop at Toby's and load up that plate. Get a pint, fucking scran. There's just so much about it that kind of, on a primal level, appeals to me. And then the one was like, pitch looking lovely today, lads, and it's covered in mud. It is absolutely mudded through. Cooper, thank you for the super. I love saying that. We got something nice. Bourbon Country Vanilla Rye Stout. 14% stout. 14%. What the hell? On a stout? Bruh. Anyone who makes beer like that, beer should not have the alcohol content of wine. Like that's how you die. That's how you instantly die. I'm thinking about what BGM to play. I'm thinking about... I love that the vertical text is still there for replying to supers, and so you have... Like, it's like everybody's drunk. It's like when you reply to a super, you're speaking and you're drunk. Hey, putting that smooth jazz, Yeah, you know what? Why not? Boom, 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 boom. Dessa, thank you very much for the super. Currently thousands of feet in the sky with Vox Papa on his first trip. Goddamn, you're sending supers from the Mile High Club. I am jealous. I hope you're having a nice trip. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. I'm looking forward to it. Today's going to be good. Orphai, you said that I was kind. Therefore, I think you are very kind. Hence, it takes one to know one. I'll be kind and serve you today. Scratch my back. Hey, hey. All right, darling, you want to serve me? Go to the fridge. Go and get daddy another beer, all right? I mean, it is funny, right? It is funny. Like, the moment I was like, what music do I play? My brain was like, play that song you like on Spotify. And in my head, I'm like, that's copyrighted. I can't just play that on stream. Very, 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 thank you for the super. And Angelia, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm going to be getting very tipsy today. So yeah, thank you very much. Guess what I got? Guess what ad I got when I clicked in the stream? ASAHI Dry Zero. ASAHI Daisuki. Sadly, we got no ASAHI today. ASAHI no Daisuki. Today we have some cans of Budweiser. Which I like. I like a Budweiser. I remember, I have a vivid memory of when I was studying film, going to the campus bar and asking, and they had Budweiser, and I like Budweiser, and I was feeling tired, and I asked for a pint of Bud, and then the bar, and then the lady behind the bar, she asked me, she obviously was a student bar, so she was a student, she asked me, is that Bud Light or Budweiser? And I said, oh, Budweiser. And she said, oh, good. If you asked for, yeah, oh, good. Yeah, if you asked for Bud Light, I would have thought you were a nonce. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Bud Light? It's just a beer. I don't know why she said that. Damien, thank you very much for the super. Hungover as fuck, so I can't drink with you. Yeah, don't do that. I'm going to sit in your lap and play my games. That's it. Aww. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. You don't need to drink with me. You can just sit there and enjoy the humor, the hilarious antics that I will get up to by myself. Luna, thank you very much. Enjoying a couple of Sahis. Sorry I bought the last from the shop. Yeah, you did. Cheers, mate. Cheers to you all. Have a lovely Thursday. Flip camera. I live in the state where it's made. Wow. Wow. Happy Thursday. Ever since we did District V, I've been really enjoying doing the Cockney accent. I find it very comforting now. Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be enjoying some lovely beers. And you know what? I've got a Bud Light. To me is like seeing Brits drinking Stella. Relax, have a Stella. It'll make you feel better. Come on up the apples. And I'll give you a real good time, boy. In fact, did I find it hard to get out of the Cockney accent? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit after I finished District V. For a while, I was definitely sort of... I definitely was like saying random things in the Cockney accent. Afra, thank you so much for the super. Sorry for being away. May I share some good news? I got admitted to a graduate program for your dream school. Well done, well done. Oh, you must have been working so hard. It's lovely to have you back. It's so lovely to have you back. I hope you've been having the best time, literally the best time of all time. Have I shown this accent to any of my IRLs? Yes, and they kept being like, mate, stop. Every time I would start doing a bit, I would wind up doing it in the accent, and I'm like, man, you gotta stop that. And I'm like, sorry. I'm like, hello guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about the penis. How about Papa Akuma? Well, Papa Akuma has lived so long in East London many decades ago, so he kind of is a proper Cockney bloke. So he was quite impressed personally. He thought it was very accurate. My dad liked his present I got him the other day because he's been going on about this song called True Sorry by Ibrahim Malouf, and every time I go to visit him, he plays that song and he's like, oh, listen to that, oh, isn't that good? So I got him the album it's from on vinyl after I got him a record player a couple of years ago, and he was really chuffed with it. He really liked it. And then as soon as you know, we were at the pub, and then as soon as we get back to his, he puts the record on and he goes, and then that's the whole song. It just keeps going like that. So he was chuffed with that. It's a good song. It's a good song. What can I say? I want to watch that video again. Where is it? Where is that video that fucking cracked me up?
What's up, bro?
Oh. Yo.
What's got you so riled up there?
What do you mean?
Nobody should get you that mad, cutie.
I know I haven't shown it on stream, but his face is really funny. Oi, 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 oi. I can't even remember what that's from, but I remember it was such a big thing. What's the song that goes oi, 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 oi? Is Danzo Kuduro by Don Omar and Lucenzo. Featured in Fast. It's in Fast 5. I've never seen Fast and Furious. I probably should. Luna, thank you so much for the super. Congratulate 2 out of 3 of your medical licensing exams. Hell yes, I'm proud of you. Well done. And by the way, I would let you do my surgery. Okay? I would let you pull my guts out and rearrange them. Not like that though, because, you know, I'm not into that like that. But, you know, maybe we could do a little exchange. Who knows? Oi, oi. I love reading this because you got so many, like, it's like Reddit r/name that song, and it's like, what's the name of the song that goes oi, 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 oi? Maybe it's like oi, 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 oh, 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 oi, oi. I don't think it is that. I don't think that's the one. Hang on, I'm gonna mute the system audio while I check this out. Hold on 1 second. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Shazam it. I don't know if Shazam is powerful enough to hear the one small clip from that meme and then, like, sounds like a furry song. What constitutes a furry song? What constitutes a furry song? I don't understand. Furry song. You know, like when I search furry song, the only thing that comes up is the ooh nuzzles ooh rar type shit. Animal K, right? I'm K-ing right now as well. I'm going like ¿por qué? I'm like, That's all the Spanish I know. To me, I think electro swing is the most furry genre of music. You know? The most furry genre of music is, you know, stuff like, what's it called? Caravan something? What's the, what's it called? Lone Digger, that's it, by Caravan Palace. Like, that's, like, that whole genre is furry coded to me. Really lovely, thank you so much for the super. I think it's KN... Oi, 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 yeah, good morning. KN3 on, good morning, beautiful, thank you. And there it is, there it is, there it is. And that guy from that video is all over it, is all over the song. They've got like a fucking Disney AI filter on his face. Get that shit off of him. Get this beta shit off me! Ah! Ah! Yeah, there it is. Who needs Shazam when you have Kindred? I need to put this on the soundboard. I'm gonna put this on the Niji Discord soundboard. I gotta do this right now. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta do this. I'm so chuckly already. I'm already having a little ooh hee 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 hee. Nikita, thank you so much for the super. Hello, my lord. Happy belated. Yesterday was also my birthday. Oh, happy birthday for yesterday. So I thought to pop in and say, hey, thank you for your hard work. Have a great day and enjoy your drinks. Oh, I'm having a lovely time right now. Hope you have a great day. And I hope you had a lovely birthday as well. All right, let me get that sound effect right now. Oi, 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 oi. Sometimes all you need in life, sometimes all you need in life is to just have a little giggle. It's just to have a little like Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me... This came up in pre-chat. Wait, this is me flipping the table. Oh, that's so funny. Wait, that's so funny. That's so funny. This is perfect for a molding emoji that you guys can do now. We're chucking bro. Oh. Alright, I got the file. Let me... wait, so if I go to the Niji server... and then... If I... Wait. Yeah, soundboard. Okay. Okay, no, this is... Wait. This is mine. I need the server settings. Server settings. Warflow, thank you for the super. Encountered some Cockney regulars at my work. They make me happy every time. Ah, yeah, I'd be happy too, especially if I was away from home and just cruise on in, and then somebody shows up and they're like, "Hello, geezer. Hello, guys. Flip table." Ototo shiteru. Thank you so much for the super. My bedroom windows are shaking in the strong wind. I'm feeling so comfortable now. Noisy night is fun. Sparkling chew. Thank you so much for the super. And don't you worry about a thing. You know what? If you clamp your headphones down really tightly, then I can make your ears shake as well, like the windows. Don't I sound like an elephant seal when I do that? Alright, anyway, soundboard. Choose file. You sound like my hungry belly. I can speak to Jormungandr, yeah. You should be careful with that though. You can't do that though. Sort by date. Oh, it doesn't let me do that. I don't know if what's it called? I'm asking you guys as though you know the name of the long-ass file name I just downloaded. Download. It's called oi 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 oi. There it is. Okay, now let me set it so... That's it, that's perfect. There we go. That's perfect, that's a perfect sound name. Okay, what's a good emoji to do for this one? I'm gonna do like the robot face, yeah, and then kind of crank the volume down by a little bit. Yeah, I'm setting it as my join sound, yeah. I've had the for too long, you know, I need to change. I love them both, but I need to change. Voice and video, soundboard, entrance sounds. The entrance sounds is such a funny feature. There you go. Alright, we got it. Okay, so now I'm gonna join VC. Wait a minute. Yeah, it works. Yippee. Oh. Very lively, thank you, Super. So proud of my Oshi. Yay! I'm glad you're proud of me because I added the soundboard to Discord successfully. Yay! It's all about the little things. It's all about those little victories, you know? It's all about having those little moments where you can just stop and take a second to be like, hey guys. If I ever came up to you and I said, hey guys, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Would you smile? Or would you be like, I'd melt on the spot. Epic fart shuts up wife. I'm so glad that my absolute cinema emote is getting so much usage. I'm so glad that you're all using it. You're all using it with so much with so much imagination. La 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 la. And then like what? You throwing off your pants? Yeah, I know. La 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 li di di be be la 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 da da da. What you know about Swan Lake? Laura, thank you so much for the super. Sick as a dog, but hearing you always helps. Thanks for making me smile. You mentioned seals a bit ago. Have you heard about chonkers, the sea lion? I've not heard about chonkers. I'm a big fan of Neil. I'm a big fan of Neil the seal, but I don't know about chonkers, whoever that is. So you're gonna have to let me know. You have to let me know about chonkers. Who is chonkers? Thank you for the super. I'd be a nervous mess if you came up to me and or blush. If I wouldn't be able to form a single word. Okay, imagine this, right? You see me, and you're like, holy shit, that's Oshi. Oh my god, there he is. Holy fuck, there he is. And you're like really nervous, and you really want to talk to me, but you're embarrassed. And then I come over, I give you a little wink, and I'm like, hey. And you go, oh, hi, how are you? And I look at you, and I look at you, and I look at you, and I go, and then I immediately run off. Like, I actually full pelt, like, I tear out of the fucking room. Absolutely just vroom. I knew it. How could you have guessed? How could you know what I was about to do? Pull up the Discord soundboard. Angelia, thank you for the Aku Super. I'm adorable today. I shall her zika aide. Thank you so much for the Aku Super. Shall her zika aide. Thank you so much for the Aku Super. Google Gaga. You know what I'm trying to say right now? You get it? Yeah, you get it. What if I was a baby? I mean, yeah. What if? What if I was just a little... What if God was one of us? Just an oi oi on a bus. How do you identify the real Vox Akuma? That's it. You say that and you see who laughs. Kat, thank you so much for the super. For some reason I pictured you running and cackling, tripping and falling on your face and getting up and continuing like nothing happened. This has happened before in real life. I have fallen over like a twat so many times in my life. I remember crossing the road once and like fully just my balance, I slipped from underneath me and I just very slowly fell over forwards and landed straight on the pavement. It was quite funny. I mean, at least I didn't get run over. At least I didn't get run over and die, guys. Come on. I mean, you'd be sad if that happened to me, right? Theo Waters, thank you for the gifted. You sexy thing. Thank you. Lays, thank you for the super. If you came up to me, my defense mechanism would be cool and nonchalant. Yeah, I think I'd be able to tell. I'd look straight in your eyes with this really intense, like... And immediately you would be like, oh, fuck. That's not projection. I just know things. Lovely. Thank you so much for the... Lovely. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted. You sexy thing. Thank you so much for the super. It's so funny. So first I lolled, then I serioused. I can't serious without looking like I just stubbed my toe. Help. Meh. 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 Patrick, are you angry too?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Can't see my forehead. That's just fancy talk. If you want to be fancy, put your pinky out like this. Remember, Spongebob, when in doubt, pinky out.
Blue Grin, thank you for the super. Hey, BB. Finished up all my work early before going on a mini vacay. Missing your positive reinforcement. Currently accompanying you with a few Summersbys. If you tried them before, I don't believe I have. But all I'm going to say is whatever you're planning to do, you're going to be the best in the fucking world at it. You have everything you need to succeed in this world, to do everything that you could ever possibly want, okay? Listen to me. You have got the biggest brain, you have got the strongest will, and you have got the most poppinest pussy in the planet, so you could do anything, okay? But don't get it twisted. You do not have the fattest with a PH penis in the world, because that is me. You can be the second most, though, if you want. What was it? What was it, that one song? I think I heard it on the radio once. Pussy Palace, Pussy Palace. What about Pussy Planet? Can we go? Can we get on our favorite rocket ship and go to Pussy Planet? Or maybe you could take me there. Lucian Angel, thank you for the super. Haven't gotten over the thought of being in the same room at AX 2023. That's true. That is true. I was there. I was there, Gandalf. 3 years ago. I was there. I went up to booths. I bought artwork and nobody had any fucking idea. I still think about like posting the artwork that the prints that I bought on Twitter, and then who is it? Fim saw that I had bought one of her artworks. It was like, huh? What? That was a good time. That was a good time. I can't do that anymore because of woke. No. It's just, it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking. Going and sort of being undercover. But maybe I'll do it again one day. Maybe I'll do it again. How do you not recognize that voice immediately? Well, I was doing a voice. I was like, hello. Could I please get the Vox print, please? Yeah, could I get a Vox print? Yeah, thank you. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. Hey man. Yeah, could I get the Vox print, please? Yo, that's awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. What'll that be? $25? Alright, fine. I just say, could I get the Vox Akuma print? Here's my Oshi. Yeah, please. Thank you. $25, suka. Practicing for District V Season 2 already. That's true. I need to work on a few different characters. I need to work on a few different versions of me. All 12 different voices. I'm thinking of all the different characters I want to do, like different personalities I want to do for my character in GTA Season 2. I'm really, it's probably not going to be for a while, but I'm really excited about it, to be honest. The one character I'm dead set on is being like a Bruno Mars type, like disco guy. I think I was inspired by Hilo, whose undercover personality was Julio. I wanna be like, hey man, come on, let's go, come on motherfucker, let's go party, man. Let the music move you right now, man. Come on, you wanna feel that music. Oh, feel the bass. Oh shit, that's good. That's that good shit. Oh fuck. And just start kind of playing this really, like wear some flared pants, like a red blazer, you know, maybe be a white man in a fro, like from the 70s before it was kind of culturally insensitive, you know, like, because everybody had a fro back in the 70s, right? You'd be like, hey man, I'm still living in the perfect decade, man, 70s. Oh yeah. Be millions in debt at the casino. Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. You know, it would be a really good, like, alibi, almost. It'd be a really good alibi to, kind of, for anything that people question about that guy, right? If I just imply that anything criminal going on with him, he's like, listen, buddy. Oh, that's just Michael Jackson. That's just Michael Jackson. That's just Michael Jackson. But yeah, like literally, if I just I hate to tour. Every time it's like, you're always in a different time zone and you're so tired, but you still got to bring the full performance. Oh, come on, Michael. We need people to go see the tour. All right. I love to tour. I really wish that Michael movie had better reviews, because I really liked the first trailer I saw. I'd probably still wind up seeing it, to be honest, because you know, because I'm always fascinated. I love Michael's music. I love the legend of and like his influences, sort of thinking about how much he achieved. Have I seen Project? A lot of people asking me about Project Hail Mary. Yeah, I did see it. I thought it was good. I gave it like a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. Jellia, thank you so much for it. Get a chance to listen to the song I shared yesterday. Oh, I didn't. I had to rush off. But I will get a chance to listen to it tonight. Melly Martinez, right? Frick Rotten Tomatoes. You guys, Rotten Tomatoes is just a website that collects critic scores. There is no Rotten Tomatoes guy who gives it a score and says, this movie poop. Critics look at films because they watch films every single day of their lives, all day, every day. Also, lovely Yid, thank you so much for the gifted. Don't worry, I saw it. I'm just a little drunk. I hope you've been having the best day. I love you. Mwah. Thank you for the gifted members. Right? There is no Rotten Tomatoes, man. There is just what critics have thought after seeing the film. The fact is, right? Music biopics. The fact is, guys, the Michael movie, if you are a Michael Jackson fan, you'll probably love it because it's going to show you a lot of things that you already like. But as a film, it doesn't function, from what I've heard, because they weren't legally allowed to talk about all of the allegations, right? There was legal pushback from Michael's estate, and so legally the film wasn't allowed to comment on that part of his life, and so the film, which already scripted and shot all of it around that part of his life, suddenly the narrative completely falls apart, and you're left with a greatest hits reel, okay? The film itself probably would have been a lot better, but there is just that aspect of it. So the film ultimately, you know, it would just become a bit of a mess. I haven't seen it. I don't know. I've not seen it, but that's what I've heard. And it seems like it would make sense that the film wouldn't really function outside of, you know, you can't script a whole film around a certain negative aspect of a person's life and then not be allowed to talk about it and just edit the film around it. Like, there will be gaps and it will, you know, go in, right? If you want to watch, and I was tweeted about this earlier, right? If you want to watch a music biopic that effectively and wholeheartedly addresses the negative parts of a singer, a performer's life while celebrating their best work and while celebrating their personality, watch Better Man! Better Man is the best music biopic ever made by a landslide! Better Man is so brilliant, and the fact that it's about Robbie Williams and the fact that it turns him into a monkey has made Americans weirdly egotistical about not seeing it. I'm like, this is the best music biopic. They're like, but man, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Who cares? Who cares if you personally don't know who fucking Robbie Williams is? Who gives a fuck if you don't personally know who he is? Why does it take away from your ability to enjoy a film? Why does it take away from that? Just watch the fucking film, you stupid ape! Jesus Christ! Like, the fact that he's a monkey adds to it so much. It adds to it tenfold because he does so much heinous, horrible shit. But because he's a monkey, it promotes such a feeling of genuine empathy and understanding. It's like people who go and see a film are so, like, these days, having the correct moral opinion is so fucking important. Right? People need to come out. It's like after Oppenheimer came out, and there was that one girl on TikTok who was like, anyone saying Oppenheimer is low-key problematic, that man does not deserve our support. And I'm like, first of all, he's long dead. Second of all, the film is about his tremendous guilt. It's about, like, you know, all of that. It's a layered film. Just because the film shows something doesn't mean it's saying it's good. But what Better Man cuts through is the fact that it's basically is allowing you to empathize with this man who is so heavily flawed and has made so many mistakes. But on a human level, our brains are hardwired to feel more sympathetic for animals. So you see, if you saw a guy who looked kind of like Robbie Williams being really upset about this stuff, you probably wouldn't care. But if you see a monkey being really upset about these things, it's like, oh, right? And that's why the film works. It wouldn't have worked if he wasn't. It's bizarre to say. Better Man wouldn't have worked if he wasn't a monkey. What? Gen Z is trying to cancel Oppenheimer? Gen Z is trying to cancel Oppenheimer. Okay. Mikeyama Mikeyo, thank you so much for the gifted. Mwah. Thank you, baby. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, I think Girly might have completely detonated the entire millennial generation. I don't think that they've ever recovered from that, from the slander. Da, 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 da. Gen Z is trying to cancel Eminem. Gen Z is trying to cancel Eminem. Okay. Maybe one day there will be like a level of ironic appreciation for her, and it'll be like, no, she ate actually. No, she ate actually. She didn't eat. I'm sorry, guys. She didn't. She is. Any rap that starts with "let me take a moment, just sit right there," I couldn't even get through saying that in a neutral voice without cringing a little bit. You know, I feel like I have far less hatred for millennials than most of the world has, but even I gotta admit, in some cases it's hard to ignore. You know what it is? From what I understand, it's basically that Gen X that came before millennials was a very negative kind of bleak generation. There was a lot of suffering during Gen X and in the time that they were growing up and so on. And so millennials, to counteract that, millennials, the children of the Gen Xers, kind of counteracted that with that very quirky positivity that they're so well known for. And so now that and then Gen Z coming around after the fact have very much sort of seen a lot of that, and then there will always be a movement, and then the following movement will be pushed back to the movement that came before it, and that's life. That's just how it goes. Hang on. I've had RuneScape up AFK, I've just been AFKing this whole time. How in the fresh fuck is defeating 75 superior Slayer creatures only a medium task? That should be Grandmaster. 75 superiors? That could take you thousands of hours in the main game to do. Medium task, 30 points. You could take this 30 points JBEX and you can shove it where the sun don't shine, Sonny Jim. Medium? No, I'm large, thank you. I'm large and I'm in charge, and I say... Oh. Where's our OSRS cam? Alright, fine. Alright, fine. You can have your little cocoa melon. There you go, I'm doing some gargoyles. Doing some gogs. When I become a dad, I'm gonna give my kid the OSRS cam Cocoa Melon. I think that'd be a good idea, because you know what it is? You know the problem with Cocoa Melon? It's the fact that the baby is just passively consuming something and isn't involved with the parents. It's the parents are so, and it's I don't really blame parents, especially in this day and age, for really needing a moment or two to stick their kid on the Cocoa Melon, because especially even with two parents, a lot of the time to afford a kid you'll need to be working two jobs, both parents are working full-time, and someone's got to find a way to take care of the kid, and taking care of the kid is a lot of work as well. It's always been a lot of work, but I feel like nowadays, especially in the UK with the cost of living and all of that, it's really, really difficult for people. But I feel like what I would love to do, I'm very privileged to be in a position where I get to play this game for a living. I would love to have my baby and kind of play RuneScape and then be like, look. I'd be like, look, what's that? What's that? What's that? And they go there. And I'm like, look at this. It's there. I think that, that's still Cocoa Melon, but it's still time with daddy. I think that's kind of a nice idea. I'll be like, look at this, and then I'm like, look, and I pick up baby's chubby little hand, and I'm like, look, and then I tap on the phone screen, and then baby starts doing Slayer, and I'm like, yeah, well done, look, yeah, well done, and the baby's like, blah. Look at what you're doing, baby. Look at you. Oh, well done. Oh, well done. SMRP, you are a baby learning how to play RuneScape. That's kind of a good idea, actually. Oh, well done. Well done. It's my favorite thing. I love the idea of being a dad and then praising my baby for doing the bare minimum, you know, being like, oh look what you did. Oh, well done, you know. Kenja, thank you for the super. I'm never letting my kid watch Cocomelon. As soon as old school Looney Tunes, Scooby Doo. Yes. It really shocked me that so many of you guys, I remember on a stream recently, were like, my parents never let me watch SpongeBob. SpongeBob? SpongeBob is such an excellent show for kids. SpongeBob is such a perfect show for kids. And you know why? It's because Spongebob, right? SpongeBob, it's a kid's show that never beats you over the head with its message. Every episode has a message. Every episode has like a really strong, clear message. But the thing about kids you need to understand, kids don't like being lectured to. It's why so many kids are like, I don't like school. Teachers are stupid. Teachers are lame, right? So many kids shows that are like, now remember everybody, the real answer is to love each other. Kids are going to watch that, especially young boys are going to watch that and be like, now I am not doing it. Whereas SpongeBob, the message is really clear and it is there, but there's no character saying, well, look at this, gang, we've learned the lesson. And as a result, the message, when the kid figures out the message, they feel like they've figured it out themselves. They feel like they've been smart enough to sort it by themselves. And that means that they're more likely to listen to the message because that was something they figured out on their own. That makes them, you know, every episode has its own clear message, right? And it's such a great thing. What I love about this stuff, you know, there's the episode where, there's the great episode where they get the box, right? Where SpongeBob and Patrick get the cardboard box. And they're like, oh, with imagination, you can do anything. And then they start having this insane thing where SpongeBob and Patrick are like, let's play Mountaineer. And then they go in there and Squidward from outside is hearing realistic sound effects of them on a brutal mountain expedition, right? And then it's like Patrick, I can't feel my legs. I think you have to cut them off. And Patrick's like, I can't. Why not? I already cut off my arms. And then it's like insanely immersive. And Squidward pulls open the box. How are you doing that? And they're just sat there in the box using their imagination. Now, from what I'm to understand, a lot of people who were kids growing up when they watched that show, they remember seeing them on the mountain. They remember the mountain. They remember like, oh, SpongeBob and Patrick. Yeah, I remember the episode where they're up on the mountain. They go back and watch it and they're like, they never show you. It's just sound. The kids watching the episode are prompted to use their imagination to imagine what's going on inside the box. Without like, you know, and that's why they remember seeing it, is because they, according to the context of the episode, are using their imagination. Right? They're never pushed to do it. They're never prompted to do it. The show never says, try and imagine what's going on inside the box. They just do it. And so the show's message is embedded in these kids' minds without them feeling the need to like shove it in there, right? That's why it's so great for kids. And so I will be raising my kids on the on the next generation of Spongebob. I absolutely will be making sure that they know exactly what is going to happen to them. What would the message be for Tom and Jerry be? Laugh. Laugh! Laugh now! Oh, that's funny. Oh, go on. Oh, go on. That's funny. He want attention, so don't slap me. Don't slap me. Don't slap me. What did I do? I was just being funny. I was just doing a little thing. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. You're abusing me, actually. You're abusing me right now. I'm drunk, okay? I'm not responsible for my own actions. Kiss her ears better. Okay. Whoa! I'm sorry, I was really loud. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Bonks you with a squeaky hammer. Tom and Jerry! Don't you believe it? Moto. Would you let me suck on your brain? Faith, thank you for the super. Now it's your turn to get your ears kissed. No, stop. Angelia, thank you very much for the super. Beep 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 beep. You're looking so time zone right now. What do I mean by that? Guys, let me take a second. Let me take a second. All right, pause the jazz. Pause the relaxing whiskey lounge jazz. All right, I got something for you, right? I was playing the other day, and then I walked into the experiments cave, and it played this song, and I was like, actually, this goes fucking hard as hell, okay? Now, I know that I like this music in this game because I have a personal connection to it, but listen to this. Doesn't this have like a fucking boom to it, you know? Let's check this out. I was like bumping up and down in my chair listening to this yesterday. I was like, whoa, shit! Oh! Boom, 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 ba boom. Boom, 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 ba boom. Boom, 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 ba boom. Like, It's so villainous. It's like rats, rats. We are the rats. We am the giant ass rat, and I make all of the rules. And this is the theme. This is the theme of when you go into a cave and there's like the default RuneScape character head on a spider. It looks goofy as hell, but they have this fucking like boom, 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 boom. Turn it down a little bit. Ah, welcome to my cave. Bowser's castle, literally. Boom. 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 Boom, 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 boom. Vitruvius the First chord. That's kind of true, actually. Boom, boom, da, 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 da. Boom, 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 to the bridge, to the bridge. It's so like grungy and swampy and like bleh. Put this on the club mix. That's true. I need to DJ mix fucking Murder on the Dance Floor into this. But you better not kill the groove. Hey, 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 hey. Bam, bam, bam. Dum 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 bum 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 bum. You know, I reckon I could mash this up with Heavy Lies the Head. I reckon the vocal track from Heavy Lies the Head would go hard over this instrumental. Anyway, that was my RuneScape music power hour. I hope you guys liked it. I just wanted to share that with you for a second because I don't know. I thought it went hard personally. Hello, can you please scream "wake up"? Because me and my sister have to go shopping and she won't wake up. Wake up now! There's a bomb! There's a bomb! If you don't get up right now, it's gonna explode! Astaghfirullah, go away, demon! Don't say such things. Don't say such things. You mustn't make Allah aware of my location, alright? I'm a demon and I've been allowed to stay out of jail on Ramadan for too long, alright? Which RuneScape track in it? It's called Body Parts. It's called Body Parts. If you can do that, man, I want to hear that. I'm gonna lock you up. No, no. Then I'll be the one saying astaghfirullah. Actively trying to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. I think you might have chosen the wrong stream to sleep to, darling. I think you might have made a silly decision because when I'm drunk, I don't know how to be quiet. I'm sorry. I'm very loud and I'm very. Hi, I'm new here. Was that normal? Well, I am drunk at the moment, so that's probably a big part of why I've chosen to do that. I don't normally scream like that out of nowhere. But you know, the motto of today is that oh, I'm being a little bit silly. I'm being just a little bit silly. Ooh. How close am I to... Oh, I'm not too far from 99 Slayer, guys. Not too far from getting that Slayer cape. Also, I want to show you this yesterday. Yesterday, I did a grand total of 3 medium clues, right? Let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick. So for my prayer build, right, I needed to get some items from clue scrolls. Let me show you this shit right now. Clog. Let me check my clue log, right? You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. So per roll on the clue scroll, so you get about 5 items from the medium treasure trail casket, right? And out of each one, you have a 1 in 1,200 chance to get the items I needed. I completed 4 medium clues total. 1, 2. Those were the items I needed. 1, 2. I got this first, and then I got this. 3rd clue scroll, 4th. They're like not boosted by League's rates at all. Just instantly did 4 mediums and instantly got both items I needed. I was actually jumping up and down in my chair. I was like, no fucking way. Is there an orb in this one? There are orbs all over the dang place! Somebody get the orb away from me. Rox, thank you for the super. Hey, baby. You're like a very yummy, cute, warm biscuit when you're drunk. Sending kisses from work. Mwah. Thank you so much for the super. And you want to know something? I think you're the biscuit because I want to eat you up. But if I was a biscuit, what would I taste like? What kind of biscuit would I be? A ginger biscuit? You calling me a ginger? Contrary to popular belief, guys, I know South Park told you all that gingers don't have souls, but they do, okay? They do. All human beings have souls, including gingers, okay? I know that's an old-ass joke, but, you know, that was the first thing I thought of. Jaffa cake? You would know. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. And it's not just because I'm very fond of the Irish. Everybody's good with me, no matter your hair color. Not red hair, I know! That was the joke! That was the joke! That was the joke! Clap, 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 like a... Everybody hit it with me, do the sea lion. A digestive. I love digestives. Plah, plah. Sorry, I'm autistic. Ah, I'm getting cancelled. It's over. It's over. Oh, I'm getting cancelled. I'm literally like the most. My name is like neurodivergent Neville. And still I'm getting cancelled, guys. I'm sorry, it's over. It's over. It's over. You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it is, right? Doesn't matter how many people I have killed. It doesn't matter what I confess to. It doesn't matter anything like that. All of that shit is fine. Finally, the end of my career is going to be me making fun of someone with autism because they didn't get a joke. That's it. That's it. That's how you go too far. It reminds me of that one thing about how, like, DaBaby, you know the rapper DaBaby? How his career really, like, ended after he made some homophobic comments on stage. Which, fair enough, really. You know, I think that's reasonable. You know, in a modern age, you shouldn't be able to spout homophobia on, you know, with a major platform and get away with it, because that's very harmful. The thing is, though, many years prior to that, DaBaby shot and killed someone in Walmart. Nothing happened to his career at all. I mean, like, the thing is that, like, by engaging in homophobic rhetoric, you are bringing harm to the LGBTQ community, and that could result in harm, like physical harm, being done to somebody. So I think, yeah, you know, I'd say good. Like, let's not allow that. But it's just kind of strange that he got away with killing someone in cold blood on a career level, you know, before just making a, you know, it's like, yeah, it's kind of funny. I mean, we got him eventually, but still. They didn't be making comedy sketches about me. They were like, Vox Akuma killed thousands of people. Nothing bad happened to his career. He didn't go to jail. He might have done. He might have done for like a bit. I don't know. Formerly known as Baby Jesus. It's the same as me, actually. I was also formerly known as Baby Jesus, but that was a weird time. That was a weird time in life. I was kind of the town twink for a little bit when they called me Baby Jesus. I don't really want to revisit that. I was experimenting, you know, what can I say? This is why I usually choose to just take my medication like a good boy and learn how to think before I speak, because if I drink, I just start saying shit. It's It's a strange feeling. It's a strange feeling having lived your whole life as, like, just this insane, unhinged character who goes crazy. And then the moment you get a stimulant in your system, it's like, hang on a minute. Maybe I shouldn't say that. The problem is, it's like, you know, it's high risk, high reward, because it's like, it's the fact that, like, the most highly viewed stream I've had in the past year was the drunk stream with Crisis. And on that one, it's like, yeah, we kind of very thinly towed the line, you know? On that stream, it was like saying shit that was controversial in some circles, because the filter came off, and I was saying whatever I wanted to say. Pie or cake, Willie, I like pussy. Because I am hilarious, objectively. Have I ever gotten scolded after a drunk stream? No. I have gotten scolded after some tweets, though. Staff has told me off for some tweets I've made. And sometimes I'll look at it and I'll be like, oh, come on. You know, I'm like, oh, come on, that's funny. But then sometimes I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that shit. Like, for example, there was one time where I got scolded for a tweet where I tweeted the picture of Peter Griffin with like a scope, like somebody's about to snipe Peter Griffin, and he's just stood in the street staring straight into like a sniper scope. 99 Slayer! Boom! Reach level 99 Slayer! Yippee! There was a time when, it's like Peter Griffin in a scope, and the caption I put on there was me trying to find the clit. and Mane-san gave me a little beep about that, and it was like, first of all, this Peter Griffin is a copyrighted character. You shouldn't be tweeting images of Peter Griffin. Second of all, this is quite sexual. Maybe consider not tweeting this. And I was like, oh, come on, that's funny. Like, come on, that's funny. Then there was one time, and I remember tweeting this, I just tweeted like, kinda bored, might come. And they said, don't tweet that. And I looked at it, I was like, yeah, that's kind of dumb. I was like, that's not even funny. Like, that's not even funny. There's nothing, like, original or funny about that. I just tweeted something vaguely sexual for no reason. I think I was drunk at the time as well. I was like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That was a stupid idea. But Mane-san, I want to tweet Peter Griffin and I like the one where it's like sort of adventurous pioneer music, like boom 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 boom, dum 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 dum, and then it's the bunch of guys like going into a deep cave on an expedition, and that's me and the boys trying to find the clip because who knows where that thing is? I do. Call me. I'm gonna suck that thing straight off, put it in my collection. Ah yes, here is my whiskey collection, here is my stamp collection, and here is my clitoris collection. I've made them into a bracelet, would you like it? So I tweeted recently and I asked like, okay, what's the most unhinged, most crazy thing I've ever said? The clip that really struck me was one during my Bloodborne stream where I fought Ludwig, the Accursed. And I don't really remember, but I must have struggled heavily with this boss. Because I screamed after I beat him and I said, fuck you, you fucking bitch. I'm gonna shag your mum until she shits on my face. And then I said, I'm gonna shag your mum, treat her right, get her pregnant, and then when she gives birth to the half horse demon hellspawn that you are, I'm gonna deliver it myself and beat you to death with it. What was I thinking? Genuinely, what was going through my mind? I mean, I must have been a little drunk and also pissed off at Bloodborne, because that is insane. That is an insane thing to say. That's like you say that in any kind of like sort of official capacity. It's kind of like, bro. That's the kind of thing that people in your life have like an opinion on you for, you know? The anger controlled me. That's true. That's true. Angelia, thank you very much for the super. I have a final exam soon. I'm so nervous. Baby, you're going to do so well in your exam, okay? You just got to lock in, work hard, and I know that you can succeed. You can do everything you want to do, okay? I believe in you. I didn't remember it either. Until I saw that clip and I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, what was I doing? Please shout me out, please. This user. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Kuro Yuri, thank you for the super. Good evening. It's so cool. Ooh, my cat. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Crystal Dragon. I'm already very confused and don't know what's going on. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think I'm handsome. Today I'm just drunk and chatting a load of shit. That's all. This user eats poop. I was gonna say something way worse. Way worse than that. Oh God. I gotta be careful. I gotta be really careful. Wolflad, thank you. Can Kindred get a snog sound? You know what I'm saying? Angus thongs and perfect snogging is what they called me back in college. Holy moly. Man, why aren't these guys aggressive? Come on. I just want to be able to AFK something. I just want to be able to fucking do my stream. Thank you for the super tascado. They called me ripped back in college because you ripped my thing off. RS3 has aggro potions, so does this! Goading potions! But you wouldn't know that, would you? You wouldn't know that. Oh, they are aggressive. Okay, cool. No worries, then. Must have been quite a college celebrity. I mean, I was the town tart, you know. I was very much like 6'7". Any new bands you've been listening to lately? Town Fruit. How does college work when you're a 500-year-old demon? Well, basically, obviously, you know, university you can go to at any age. You know, everybody loves to learn. So basically, you just have a fake identity as a human being. You just put on a disguise, pretend to be a human being, and then you sign up for the university, and then you're in, you know? It's a lot easier to get into university when you're a grown adult. You know, you're not like coming fresh out of further education. You just sort of need like a CV. You know, you've worked a job a little while. You can be like, I want to learn something about whatever. I did a film degree, so it wasn't really that hard to get into because the film degree's not hard. It's really not. you know, film degree, you just sort of show up and they're surprised. The fact that I remember from uni, there were so many people. There were so many people who just never showed up. So many people who never showed up to class. In the UK, you take out a student loan, whatever. UK student loans are very fair, right? I think that they're very, very well done. A student loan in the UK, you pay, basically you take on, so a student loan is £9,000 for your tuition, and then £9,000 for your maintenance loan. The maintenance loan, shout out whoever the fuck this user is a fucking redacted. Anyway, you get your maintenance loan, which is for accommodation, food. It's like a living. You can get a loan that's basically like, hey, you get £9,000 a year just to have stuff, right? It's great. And you pay back, basically once you're earning, I think it's like 30k a year, you start paying 9% on top of that. So if you earned 31,000 a year, you would pay back 9% of £100. It's really not so bad, right? £9,000 in USD, it's like, that's like $12,000. But you know, that's still a lot of money. That's still a lot of money. And also, after 30 years, I think the loan gets completely written off and you don't have to pay it back anymore. So it's like, it's very risk averse, okay? However, the fact is, it's still a lot of money. You're still paying £9,000 to go and do this course. And there were so many people who just never showed up. A film degree is not hard. It is not hard to do. You just got to show up every once in a while, you know, like a couple of times a week for a lecture, and then do one assignment every, like, you know, you do one assignment like a semester. It's more than that. It's like 3 or 4 assignments a semester. You get a total of like 8 assignments a year. It's really, really easy. Very easy. And some people were just like, nah, I'd rather go to the club. It's like, yeah, you know, whatever, but could you not just go to the club in your hometown? Like, could you not just, you know, maybe if if you were born and raised in like Aberystwyth or something like that, maybe the nightlife is not so great around there. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck me. Is this all this means to you? No attendance policy? No. No. I mean, if you're paying to be there, they're not going to, like, kick you off the course. I think it's like, I think if you didn't show up for the whole first year, they would be like, all right, well, you're not moving on to the second year. And you couldn't anyway, because you would probably fail the assignment anyway. But still. In Sweden, you get paid to go to school. In Sweden, we have a unique fund. You get paid to sit at home, jerk off, and play Fortnite. In Sweden, everything is beautiful. You go to jail in Sweden, and it is a beautiful marble palace. You get to enjoy beautiful aquavit while you sip your soup and enjoy it. Everything is wonderful in Sweden. I'm so glad that you're having a good time. I'm so glad you're having a good time in Sweden. Meanwhile, a 4-pack of beers costs me £8. Meanwhile, I can't go. Meanwhile, fucking a pack of 6 eggs from Morrison's cost me £4. Meanwhile, I can't order fucking pasta off of Deliveroo for anything less than £20. That's like $30 for a fucking cardboard pot of pasta. Meanwhile, Claire's is shutting down. Meanwhile, Jules is shutting down. Meanwhile, like, fucking, oh my god. What an economy, I know. Like, in this economy? I'm happy for the Swedes that they have such a thriving economy. I'm sure that the surströmming tastes great this type of year. And yes, I know that it's Finnish. And I'm gonna finish in about 2 seconds. Please don't stop. Oh my god. Imagine coming in this economy. This is an edging only economy. You can't afford to come in this economy. You can't afford to shoot ropes in this economy. You need to keep those in there and, you know, sell them later on. You know, the sperm bank is paying quite well in this day and age. You need to save that shit, because if you're just spooting out like 5 tiddlywinks of cum, it's not enough. You know, they're not going to pay you very well for that. You need to be you need to be taking those zinc supplements. But really the price of those zinc supplements might be sort of, you know, is the price of a zinc supplement gonna outweigh the benefit of shooting more cum at the sperm bank? Who knows? Really lovely, thank you for the super. Now I feel like I was exploited economically and emotionally in computer science. You might have been, I don't know. But I'll exploit you in other ways if you come around. Oh my god. JP English learner, I feel like I'm only learning dirty jokes. Yes, please do not go yelling the stuff that I yell at people. I am not always the best example to follow. Wallflower, thank you for the super. Can you say Abby? Oh, it's a lovely name. Abby. Wags finger. Wags penis! Cocomelon, Cocomelon, listen, Cocomelon. You do whatever I want. Straps you to the bed, puts a blindfold on you, puts a ball gag in your mouth, and then goes and plays RuneScape for 12 hours. That's ultimate neglect play. That's ultimate neglect play. Wrap it up. All right, babe. Yeah. I don't want this. I don't want any unexpected surprises either. Put your wiener away? All right, do you have somewhere for me to put it? I need somewhere safe and preferably warm and slightly moist for me to put it. You know, I want to make sure that it's safe. Aha! I know just the place. I think I heard that food is served. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. You have to just watch helplessly as I just sit there. You have to watch idly as I sit there waiting for a big drop or something, and then when I finally get it, I fully just sit there and start jerking off to completion. And then maybe you'll get something to eat when I'm done with that. Maybe. But otherwise you're just getting a unique lens. You're getting a unique sort of bird's eye, you know, fly on the wall look into the life of a true shut-in. Clip farmer, I'm having the craziest wank. I'm beating the bishop like he owes me money. Get your rocks off to RuneScape? Well, after how many thousands of hours I've played it, nothing's impossible. Alright guys, check him out. Abhorrent Spectre. Would you do it? Would you do this guy? Right, check him out. How do you feel about this character, right? This big green gloopy guy. You like him? Well, too bad he's dead. No, no, yup, no, yes, no, yes, smash, yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes. I like Gordon Belfoot more. Alright, sweetheart, I'm gonna show you why they call me the Goblin. I have an idea, right? I want to play Tomodachi Life, but I'm gonna start putting all of the Niji members in there. But what I'm gonna do, call him ASAHI super dry the way he beats it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna start putting all the Niji members in it, right? But what I'm gonna do is just start including random fucking characters that I make up, right? Like not Gordon. Not Gordon, I'm just gonna include a character who's called, like, the Goblin. Right? I saw a clip from Germa playing Tomodachi Life, and he made this fucking freak called Voidavitol or something. Like, that's the kind of shit I'm gonna do. We're gonna have the whole of Niji En, and then there's gonna be some guy called the Goblin who just lives in a white void and only ever eats beans on toast, and he's gonna go around terrorizing everyone. And we could just include anybody, literally anybody, you know, like just all these random characters we make up. Like this is, all right, we got By the Beat, we got Requiem, like Niji Nova, Lajulite, everybody's here, Theria, everybody's here, Zutomo. Okay, guys, check it out. This is the Golem. It's just a rock creature that cannot speak. Butthole Man. Bets on who falls in love with the Goblin. The I will do everything to make sure. You know what I'll do? I'll make like only 2 characters. One of them is the Goblin, and one of them is Claude, and that this guarantees that those 2 characters, and I'll make sure they have an aligned sexuality, so that they will inevitably fall in love with each other, and only then will I start making new characters. The problem comes when Claude can't really satisfy Goblin in the bedroom anymore, and then they start, you know, and then they get a divorce. You goblin us up. POV, you are lettuce, and I'm a little bunny rabbit. I'm gonna eat ya. I'm gonna eat ya. Oh, you eat pussy like that? Yes! Yes, I do! I eat pussy like that one, like the Latinx from Turbo makes a taco. I'm obsessed with that tweet. I've never seen the film, but that tweet where it's like heartwarming. A Latinx making a taco. I would like to issue a formal apology to the Latin American community for daring to speak the word Latinx. Lava battle staff. What the fuck? Lava bitch. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like Latinx is an example. I think we should be less woke sometimes, you know? It's like all of those times where it's like we're all very progressive, but sometimes people are saying, yeah, when I watch TV, I have to turn off the feminist part of my brain so I can have fun. It's like, yeah, you know, that's your choice, whatever it is. I don't think I think it's like you shouldn't have to do that, but I think we should be understanding when people just want to enjoy a movie, something like that. If you watch an old movie, it's like, yeah, you kind of have to allow the fact that it's like, yeah, this is a different time and all that sort of stuff. In the same way that you could potentially make an argument that having gendered language is wrong. And you're like, yeah, I can see what you mean. I can see what you mean, but trying to force that on a community that doesn't want it, I think it's like you become so woke that you are then less woke by comparison, right? Where, you know, no one from Latin America has ever taken issue with saying Latino versus Latina. But then you start saying, actually, we should be saying Latinx, and no one from Latin America wants to do that. Then that's the definition of the whole champagne socialism. Like, oh yeah, I, as a middle-class, extremely privileged white person, I know what's best for the Latin American community. Like Peter Griffin wearing the King of the Black People fucking sash. Like, actually, I know what's best. I know what's best for underprivileged minorities. Like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Chopped at the woke off. I think that it becomes a thing for, you know, people who are extremely woke to... Sometimes what winds up happening is you sort of see underprivileged people as, like, completely helpless. You know, they sort of look at, you know, they look at the underprivileged people and look at them as like these helpless babies or whatever it is. It's like, worry not, citizen. It is I. I am coming to support you and eradicate the gendered language in your barbaric language. And it's like, actually, you're kind of being more racist by doing that. It's like, just relax. You know, you know, in an ideal world, it's like I, as a British person, you know what my opinion is? As a British person, obviously, as you're all well aware, everybody makes fun of British people. And I don't really mind. But in an ideal world, here's what I think. I think that there should be one of two things. Either everyone is allowed to make fun of everybody else. In an ideal world, when all of the economy has been sorted out, there's no more greed, and, like, you know, underprivileged communities have the resources that they need, and education is widespread enough that we can all inform each other about each other's culture, and everybody can be on the same wavelength. In that world, I would love it if everybody got to make fun of each other. And there was no animosity. There's no punching up or down. You're only ever punching straight. You know, it's always just, hey, let's make fun of whatever it is. And it's like, yeah, that's a more relaxed, fun world, right? But in the meantime, it's almost like I feel like if that's the case, I feel like what I would like is, let's say only French people are allowed to make fun of British people. And on the flip side, only British people are allowed to make fun of the French because of the 100 Years' War, right? I think that makes sense. But I know the world will never listen. It's like, I don't mind people taking the piss out of British people, but it reaches a point where it's just kind of really fucking annoying. It's like, I'm not a zoo animal. I'm not like an evil bastard villain. Like, this is a country with a lot of working class people who suffer as well. It just gets a bit like, oh my god, you're British? And it's like, yes! There are millions of us. Come on. It's not that weird. You know, Britain is a very privileged country. We have a lot of great stuff, but there's still, I mean, really, Britain, again, like, you know, like America, it's very much a first world country that's kind of been stapled onto a third world country. You know, the poorer parts of the country are in a really dire situation. But most humor, most jokes about British people tend to make fun of the working class. And it's like, the problem is there are so many layers to it where it's like, if you were to really take everything at face value, everybody's going to jail. Everybody who has made a joke about the UK is going to jail, because at the end of the day, most of the jokes you make about the UK are made about poor people. But people have just kind of reached a point where it's okay because, oh, they're British and, you know, they were colonists 200 years ago, right? Meanwhile, like, you know, plenty of other countries have committed horrible atrocities in the past. Not naming names, right? Plenty of other countries have done this. And but the status quo is different. The status quo is completely different. What I'm saying is that the way we sort of view this in the socially conscious woke way is actually really off balance and kind of stupid and crazy, right? It doesn't actually make sense, and it's not really fair to anyone. So I think all the bets are off. Just fuck around, have fun, you know, point out, have fun with everybody. Let's just have a laugh. And let's not worry about it, because I don't mind my culture being made fun of. But when it comes to the point where it's like, oh, how dare you make a joke at the expense of this group? And it's like, hey, I know you. You've taken the piss out of people who have suffered immensely in my country, but it doesn't matter to you because they're British. Is that not racist in its own way? It's like, you know, it's not like, oh my God, you're being racist to white people. But I think that, you know, like, making fun of working class British people, I do think is kind of fucked up, but no one really sees it that way, right? So it's an unsolvable problem. I'm not saying anybody's going to change overnight, but let's just be bees. Mark, this is good. We can be bees. Really what it is that a lot of woke people are actually very egotistical, and they want to just say whatever they want and then control other people who don't say what they want, and that's not very woke of them. Wags finger like Homelander. Koopa, thank you for the super. I'm a national of 3 countries, and all 3 of them gained independence from the British. Well, that's fair enough. That's fair. See, that's what I think. It would be great if we could all just take the piss. Even those ones we're allowed to make fun of, right? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh my God. I need to switch to something AFK on this because I want to pay attention to you, baby. I need to order some food. I want fast food right now because this is the only solution to being drunk. You know, it's a strange feeling, right? I love Cindy. I do love you. Hi, thank you for the super, for the 5 gifted. Mwah. Cheeky Nando's. Oh God. I would shoot fat ropes over a Cheeky Nando's right now. Let me just pick something AFK to do. Oh, what is that? I'm 98 fishing. I'm gonna fish. Oh no, thieving. I need to go back to Priff. I need to get some more of that to keep working on my smithing. We should have sex. Thoughts? Thoughts? Okay, what am I gonna get now? What am I gonna get? All right, lock in. I have to lock in when I order food because I need to not out loud say the name of a local restaurant that immediately doxes me. Very lively. That's true. Really? Release me! Release me! No, because I know that you're getting edged right now, and this should be something that you like, right? Oof. I'm gonna get cheeky burger. I get sweet burger again. Whenever it's because my mind has been destroyed. Whenever I think about ordering food, I feel like the girl who did the TikTok of her like doing that stupid dance while she was about to eat pancakes. And I'm lonely, now I'm crying in my room. Before marriage, I'm afraid so. I'm afraid that, I mean, listen, I'm already fucked in the eyes of God, so I might as well, enjoy a cheeky bit of premarital sex. It depends on you and how you feel about that, though. We could go for a quick Vegas wedding, just to make sure that it's all, when the fajitas come out sizzling. See, maybe this is deeply controversial and not something I should talk about on stream, but I don't really think that saving sex for marriage is a good idea. Because what if you do that and then you're married and then the sex is terrible? Like, surely you want to make sure that you are sexually compatible and that you enjoy each other's bodies before you have sex, What if you fall deeply in love with a man and then he insists that you save sex for marriage, and then, you get married and you're finally ready to have sex, and then he takes his pants off and you see that he has, not to shame anybody, but he has a micro penis. I'm sure that a lot of people have a fetish for men with minuscule penises. Just cheat later? How about you kill yourself? Sorry. But seriously, don't have affairs, please. It's not good. How about don't get married? How about don't marry someone you're going to cheat on? How long is yours? I've been over this a long time ago. I don't need to embarrass anybody right now. Break up for, that's it, right? That's it. I have had this thought to myself before, where if I was in a relationship, if I was in a relationship ever, and my partner had the urge to cheat on me, what I would want... Some people are in relationships where they get cheated on, and they, find a way to make it work. No. If you're in a situation with another man, and you think... I kind of want to cheat on, if someone had the urge to cheat on me, I would say, call me that instant and break up with me. Just break up with me immediately, End the relationship right then, because if you have the urge to cheat, it's over. It's over, The relationship is beyond fixing, and I don't want to be in the cuck chair in any situation in my life. There will never be a point where I can exist in a relationship knowing that I've been cheated on. I can't imagine the shame. If you cheat on me, it's over. There is no fixing the relationship, and it's done. What if the pussy is small? What if you cheat on me with Dilson-san? I mean, I don't know. It depends on if you have, like, a fetish for that. But, you know, if I'm in a relationship, I'm treating it like a, you know, that's the end game, right? I'm taking it to the very end. And even if you're into it, I don't think that it's a good idea. You know, there are stories about people being, like, having a fetish for being cheated on and saying, like, I want you to have sex with other men. No! Even if you deluded yourself into thinking that was hot, I'm like, fuck no. Fuck no. Jesus. What an insult. There was a story I heard about a guy who had like he thought the idea of his wife fucking other guys was hot for a while. Like, he believed that for a little while. And then eventually he kept asking his wife to, like, you know, can you please, let's do this. Like, can you please, like, find another guy or something like that. He's like, I want you to feel dirty, whatever it is. The moment that it actually happened, he instantly regretted it and was like, don't do this. But then she did it anyway. And then after that, she broke up with him and got with the guy that she cheated on him with. Just don't do this stuff. Don't bring other people in, you know? Unless both of you are like 100% on the same page. But you're not gonna like me saying this. 99% of polycules is one guy wanting to cheat but being too scared to actually do it. 90% of polycules is happy couple where the guy actually wants to fuck somebody else and just convinces his partner to do it. Alright? I'm sure there is a population of people in polycules out there who are perfectly happy. And more power to you guys. But most people who claim, you know, who are in a so-called polycule, there's one person who had that idea. And the rest of them are like, oh, okay, I guess. Nowadays, people think cheating is a funny trend. Less than you would imagine. I think that social media has given us an idea that everyone out there is a cheating scumbag and that everyone is like, like he's such a nice guy, but like the sex is bad. So most people aren't like that. I really don't think so. I feel that most people who date these days are perfectly normal, and if you're upfront about what you want, that people are going to meet that energy as long as you're straightforward. And I think that the fear around dating is, it makes sense why you feel afraid, but you don't need to. Okay? I think that there's more than enough incredible people out there to meet, and that most of them aren't going to treat you that way. And if they do, it doesn't mean that you didn't provide for them. It doesn't mean that you weren't enough for them. It means that they're completely destroyed on a mental level and that they cannot survive without that level of stimulation, and you should leave them to the fucking dogs. If someone cheats on you like that, you should just assume that they are literally meant for the streets and that they will be seeking the next high until they fucking die in the street. You should just let them do that to themselves. Go and find someone who loves you for who you are, because there are thousands of people out there who would treat you that way. Thousands of people out there who would treat you just right. And one person cheating on you does not mean that you're worthless. Remember that Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. If you get cheated on and you think that makes you worthless, remember that that would, by the same logic, make Beyonce worthless, okay? Are you calling Beyonce worthless? Do you think that she is, like, ugly or anything like that enough to be deserving of being cheated on? Wrong. No one deserves to get cheated on. No, yeah, Megan Thee Stallion got cheated on. Happens to fucking everybody. It does not make you ugly or unlovable. Doesn't make you undesirable at all. Doesn't make you undesirable. It just means that you were dating someone who couldn't fucking help themselves. And if they do that, then that's their problem, not yours. You break up with them right away. PK and Shakira! Imagine cheating on Shakira. Imagine cheating on Shakira. Imagine doing so well in life. Imagine doing so well that you are dating Shakira and you still can't fucking help yourself. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Leave them to the dogs. Leave them to the fucking dogs. Wallflower, thank you very much for the super sweetheart. Say, you look at no one else but us. Well, it's a red flag, but not if I do it, right? I could do that to you. You'd love that. And Jenny, thank you for the super. Yeah, I know, baby. You got the knowledge. You know exactly what you're talking about. And it's all yours if you behave. Don't compare men to dogs. Dogs are loyal. Yeah, true. Throw them to the... No, rats are nice too when they're pets. Throw them to the... Throw them to the algae. Throw them to the algae. You know, just put them in the sewers and watch them get consumed by the bacteria. Wallflower, thank you for the super. Thank you for the super. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Are we a polycule? A little bit, I guess. It's more like, to me, it's more like a one-on-one relationship, but you, Kindred, are one amorphous blob of like one person. You know. Imagine cheating on Ariana Grande. Well, okay, there's a lot more going on there. No comment. No comment. I just, you know. But also remember that there's a lot of stuff we don't know. You know, there's a lot we don't know about celebrity relationships. Obviously, you know, there's been stuff, you know, Barry Keoghan talking in the news recently about, you know, the fact that him cheating on Sabrina Carpenter was actually a complete rumor that somebody on Instagram made up and was never actually true. For the longest time, I believed that. I believed it. I just heard it by proxy that Barry Keoghan cheated on Sabrina Carpenter. Wasn't actually true, apparently. Wasn't actually ever true, and the person who made up the rumor confessed to having made it up. Most people believe that now. Most people believe that. But it never actually happened. With celebrities, like, especially in the pop scene, people make shit up all the time. People make shit up all the time. I think it's a lot of pop girlies who just sort of, they can't really fathom a celebrity breakup happening unless cheating happens. And so when Barry and Sabrina broke up, they're both young. They're both young, and like Barry has a kid and everything. And sometimes breakups happen. Like, that's life. That's life. You got to be young. You got to be very young to assume that breakups happen, don't happen for any other reason. You know, and then people were like showing up at his house and harassing his like baby son and his grandmother, you know. It's like, call me insane. I think that going to Barry Keoghan's house and harassing his grandmother is far worse than having an affair. If he cheated on Sabrina, bad. If you go to his house and harass his grandmother, that's way worse. That's way worse. You know, the thing about affairs is they're terrible, but affairs happen. They happen like quite a lot, and it's terrible, and it really like traumatizes people, and it's horrible. You're putting people's fucking lives in danger and doing that. That's a lot worse. That is way worse. Nothing justifies that. But the thing about being a celebrity is that people don't view you as human. People don't view you as a human being. No one who, you know, most people who, you know, are interested in celebrity gossip, most people who are, you know, getting into these types of rumors, they don't view a celebrity as a human being. And, you know, the vast majority of people who get famous are just people who had some talent and got lucky. That's how I view myself. You know, I have talent, I have some talent, and I got extremely lucky. Insanely lucky to be in this position. Unbelievably lucky. The sequence of events that led me to be here is so unlikely to have happened, and I'm very, very grateful that I got here. But as a result, a lot of people out there don't view me as a person. A lot of people have said some really horrible things about me. A lot of people have done some horrible things to me purely because of my position, purely because of my success. And I don't really think I'm that much different from anybody else. You know, I think a lot of people would have done most of the same decisions that I have made. in my position. But that, and that's just life. When you're famous, you just kind of have to take that on the chin. You just have to be aware that like that's how it's gonna be. And it's a really we hate piqué. Me too. It's difficult to get used to, but you just kind of have to accept like that's part of the gig. That's part of the gig. You can't talk happily about you can't recommend people visit the town or the city that you live in, because people will come and find you. People will come and find where you live. They don't view you as a person. They view you as an opportunity to get a really good Instagram story. Like, I know there are tons of people who, if they figured out like where I live, they would come over and be like, shit, look at this place. Like, that's my life. I have to be prepared for that now. I would trade it for nothing. I love this life. I love getting to be with you guys. I love the opportunities that I've had, and I'm grateful for it every single day. But there are drawbacks. There are scary drawbacks to that, and that's a part of the deal. That's a part of the deal. Yeah. No, I mean, like, there's a reason that there was a point where I stopped posting pictures from inside my home. Because it's dangerous. It's dangerous. People go really far to figure out like where the fuck does this guy live. Like they don't sleep. They don't stop. It happens all the time. And so it's like, well, I guess that I have no personal social media. When I go out with friends, I say like, guys, no pictures of me. No, do not reveal that you were ever at this location with me. Don't do that. It's like you're not just you have to make adjustments. All of your friends have to make adjustments to accommodate you as well. It's a scary thing. It's a scary thing. But again, worth every second of it, because I get to be with you guys. Worth every second of it. I really think so. I really, really believe that. Doing so well. That's it. That's the part that you got to remember. You just need to become indestructible. People will do anything. Because people who become aware of you through the lens of you being famous, there will be people who fucking hate you. Like, they will fantasize about killing you. They will make, the kinds of people who are sending you anonymous bomb threats, the kinds of people who get off on like, I want to scare them, right? They will always exist. You'll always be aware of them, but you need to become invincible. You need to become indestructible. You need to just keep living and keep succeeding and keep moving forward no matter what, because there is nothing that pisses these people off more than just continuing to live. And that shit is fucking great. That shit is so great. There's nothing great that no matter how much they do, no matter how badly they want to keep pulling you into the dirt and actively in their minds, if I see this guy, I'm going to kill him. No matter how often someone believes that, they know that you will succeed no matter what. That is the greatest reward of this whole thing, is succeeding in spite of everyone who wishes that you would fail. And I will. I will always win. There's no question. It's just a matter of when. It might happen later. It might happen sooner than I imagine it happening. But whenever I have the opportunity, I will always win. Because the only person I'm obsessed with is me. And that's what you could learn a lesson from. The only person that you should obsess over is your damn self. Stop obsessing over celebrities online. Stop obsessing over people whose lives you can't control. Go to fucking college. Get a fucking job. Learn to live your life and be happy about things that happen to your own life. If the only thing that makes you happy is someone you hate falling off, what What life are you living? What happiness do you even have? What have you achieved? How many friendships have you destroyed by scaring people off with your obsession? It's disgusting. It's weird as hell. My motto since Meet the Robinsons, that's it. It's like that guy on that one game show said, you know? You know, guys, sometimes it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. This is for you. And he falls over, right? That's me. That's me. Anyway, where's my food? 8 minutes away. Oh yeah, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back. Don't make fun of me because I was playing chess on the toilet. I beat his ass, whoever that was. I beat his ass. I forked him. I forked him and I left no crumbs. I forked him and I took his rook and then he resigned. He resigned while I was on the toilet. I was squeezing a poop out and he was like, oh, I don't know if I can beat this guy. He's too good. He's too good at chess. I wasn't actually. I was just peeing. I wasn't actually taking a shit, so I'm sorry. It's kind of gross. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I was having a wank, actually. I was thinking about you. Yeah. I was picturing your perfect body in my mind, and I was like just leant over the bowl, like, come on, please just do this quickly. Oh my god, I can't hold it in anymore. Did I wipe? I wiped the cum off the end of my off the end of my penis, if that's what you're asking. Wallflower, thank you very much for the super. You say don't be obsessed with celebs. We are of you, but you're doing that with love. You're doing that with love, and you like me because you enjoy what I do for you. Like, I improve your life in a way, so I think that's okay. I think it's fine. It's like, don't be obsessed with celebrities in a way that does nothing to benefit your own life. And save it for you. It's because I couldn't hold it in. I was so horny. I was like, oh my fucking god, please, just let me feel something right now. Sorry that I'm not saving my load for the day that we inevitably do it. I'm sorry. Okay, yes. I will come onto this YouTube stream that is public, and I will drop my pants and I will jerk off into the camera and I will just let you look at it, and then I will get banned from YouTube forever. Good idea. Good fucking idea. Where am I? Well, I'm not on screen because my food is almost here, so I'm gonna go grab that when it gets here. Make it educational. What's educational about me jacking off? You guys know how to do that. I'm not, this is not like, I could do jerking off tutorial. I mean, considering the guy with the Nair cream got away with showing his full bare asshole and balls on video because he was educating people on how to apply Nair cream. I could do like his how to have a fucking wank. I don't know if I want to take that risk. Anyway, my food's almost here. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, Misa, thank you for the super. Yeah, I'm turning you into a real naughty girl, aren't I? How to beat it tutorial, how to beat it crazy style. Angelia, I miss you too, baby. Don't worry, I'll be back in just a moment. And I'm back, 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 and I'm back. The VOD is gonna be fine. Omji-san, thank you for the super. I missed you too. No worries about lurking. You're allowed to lurk. That is your right. I'm just glad that you're here. Who's that? It's me. Lovely, and I've got my food here. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Is that a Vox Akuma? Yeah. Cool, right? Thank you for the super. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I know that you're probably joking. I definitely responded very strongly, but don't worry about it. Raxbury for appropriate follow-up. Aw, it's okay. Tell me to KMS again. You should keep yourself safe. Yes, I went a little far, but obviously you should love yourself regardless, and I don't hate you, so no worries. Turn down volume. I know exactly what you're trying to do. I know exactly what you're trying to do by saying turn down volume. You are like, oh hee hee, if I say turn down volume, he's gonna be like, what? And then he's gonna turn it up and I'm gonna get to listen to him eat food really loud. That burger is a burger, is a burger, is a burger, is a burger, is a burger. Oh yeah. That burger is a burger, is a burger, is a burger, is a burger, is a burger. This is what it sounds like when I eat you. When I put you in my mouth, I'm gonna chew. Your food is so lucky. Yeah, I know, baby. You want to get eaten by me too, don't you? Desperate little slut just wants to get chewed up and swallowed. Why is YouTube preventing you from calling me sexy? That's so sad. Well, I know what you're trying to say. I appreciate it. Why do they do that? Why is Seals like sexy, Mr. Sexy, big sexy, biggest sexy? That's the lyrics to a Europop song, right?
Sexy, Mr. Sexy Big, sexy, wow, sexy sex, man, sexy, Mr. Sexy Big, is sexy, wow, sexy sex, man. Snow Knuckle, thank you for the super, me cute. Sonic, thank you for the super. You're like Spongebob with a Krabby Patty. That's true. I'm like, gee, Mr. Krabs, this is a good Krabby Patty. Angelia, Horny is back. Horny has been here the whole time, and you know that. Say, thank you very much for this, for the 5 gifted. Thank you very much. Faith, thank you very much for the super. Not so say so girl. You've never been a say so girl. I love you too. Zin, thank you for the super. I want to bring a cheeky beer. Oh, you're for gore. That's right. You're drunk on me. Cat, thank you very much for the super. Aww. It's gonna be okay. I know scary things happen sometime, but I promise you, you will be alright. Don't you worry about a single thing in the world. You're gonna be just fine, okay? Batstool, thank you so much for the super. There are a few for the kindreds too. Everybody have a nice drink. Everybody, let's get some fucking blah, blah. Thank you. And Wolflat, thank you. I'm a dream. Oh my god, is that me? Wow, you're right. Citrus, thank you very much for the 5 gift. Thank you very much. Where's that sound effect again? I need it right now. It's so funny. Oh my god, Norman Reedus is at the Chikawa shop. Wow. Willie just sent a tweet in the Discord of Norman Reedus. He's at the Chikawa shop. He's at the Momonga. Momonga is the only Chikawa that I know because we're in a couple of years ago. Petra really wanted the Momonga, so we went to Kurazushi to get the Momonga. And I like the name. Momonga sounds like a kind of incantation. It's like Momonga, Momonga, Momonga. And I'm like, yeah, I like it. I wanna hear that sound. Let me watch. Seal going awa. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? And then of course you have the Weddle seal going ah. 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 So cute. Luigi. Citrus, thank you for the 5 gift. This is my good girl. Thank you. 0% drugs, 0% violence, 0% nudity, 100% wear. I think the Weddell seal is my favorite type of seal because their vocalizations are so silly. Pla. 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 So cute. I love the seals at the zoo where they go abite you, and then the seal goes like, it like sucks its neck back into its whole body. It's like you. It's a strange feeling. It's a strange feeling loving seals and loving orcas as well. Because seals are so cute, and every time I see a seal, I'm like, oh, it's so cute. And then I see an orca, and I'm like, oh, they're amazing. But orcas absolutely terrorize and eat seals to death all the time. It's like I feel like I need to pick a side, you know. But then also that's just nature, you know. That's just nature, right? Orcas are so terrifying, but also there are less orcas out there than there are seals. Orcas don't breed as fast, and it's, you know, that's the circle of life, right? But do the orcas really need to use their tails to beat the seals into the sky at 100 feet and they fly through the air? Orcas just are mean to seals. Oh, the Weddell, the breathing is like... so pathetic. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? Out here in the Antarctic, we have only one mammal. It's designed to live here all year round. The Weddell seal. Thanks to a thick layer of blubber, the Weddell seal is able to survive even the harshest temperatures. During a storm, they hide in the icy water below, keeping them safe from the wind. Blair. Elf. Elf. Blair. Elf. Elf. The fact that he's like just been weaned and is just and he knows he needs to go into the water to get food, but he's stalling because he doesn't want to do it. He just looks at these humans like, poor guy. He's so relatable. I love him. Trying to schedule your doctor's appointment without your mum for the first time. This amount of fades transitions makes me think this went on for multiple hours. Warflat, thank you for the super. I answered a small pussy is valid. Here's $5. Now I go to a corner and accept my fate. Still laughing in my head to this moment. Nice pussy you got there. Can I have it? Angelia, thank you for the super. You love proboscis. Oh yeah, like the monkeys, the proboscis monkey. I mean, elephant seals have the biggest proboscis. I love the noise the elephant seals make. They go like. Oh, the size of them, the elephant seal. So big, the beach master. Oh. The sound of that. It sounds like a fart. No, it doesn't. It sounds like an elephant seal. That's how they grow that huge proboscis on the front of their face so that they can make that big roar that makes them seem bigger. Maybe without the visual, it does sound like a fart. I don't know. Trust me, it's not a fart. It's an elephant seal, okay? It's an elephant seal. A sea lion! Scooby-Doo-ah. How do they do that? Oh, they're so funny. They're so funny. Seal yells and sighs like man. Elvira, thank you for the super. I'm so drunk. Thanks for the Labor Day pre-game stream. I don't even go here. Baby, hope you're having the best day. I'm glad that you're drunk. I'm drunk too. We should hang out sometime. You guys in America, do you usually drink on Labor Day? I don't know. You know what it is? Next week, it's a bank holiday Monday in the UK, so we usually hang out at that time. It's, you know, it's not bad. Is it Labor Day? I don't know what Labor Day is. What is Labor Day? Is that when everybody goes into labor? Labor Day, honoring the labor movement and social economic contributions of workers. Oh, that's good. And it is on what day? 1st of May. Oh, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. That's when Jonathan Colton was fucking outside. Tadashi, thank you very much for this. Your voice always makes me giggle. Glad I could make you giggle today. You deserve a nice giggle. And Tosakanai, thank you for the super. I love Sables. Sables! I like Sable too. He's funny. Oh, look at this Sable. Oh, they're so tiny. Little foxy thingy. The ferret kind of thing. Oh. Lays, thank you for the super. Don't want to leave, but I have work later. Oh, stay with me. Stay with me. May I get some kisses and praises? So proud of you. Do good work today. Okay, I'm gonna miss you, but you gotta work hard. You gotta work hard for your Oshi. Okay, do it for Oshi. Do it for me, baby. Do it for me. Alright, I know you can do it. $100 cigarettes. The most evil animal on this planet. A violent creature with terrible dreams and a lust for blood. $500 cigarettes. Ji-san, thank you for the super. Have you ever heard an urutao singing? It's really funny in there. So, urutao. Urutao. I don't know what that is. Let me Google it. Let me have a little look. Urutao. Sound of Urutao at midnight. They sound fine to me. Meow, meow. Look at the size of his mouth. Meow. Potu. Weird looking bird. Yeah. Birds were around since the dinosaurs, guys. Birds are some of the oldest animals. You know, animals that were around since the dinosaurs? Birds and sharks. Sharks are some of the oldest species of animals. Sharks have been around for a long old time. I guess that's the thing about evolution, right? Sharks have been doing fine. They don't really need to evolve. They're good. They can hunt well, they can eat well, they can survive for a long time. So there's no real reason for them to evolve. They're just chilling, you know? Birds are dinosaurs. Yeah. Crocodiles, I believe it. Sharks are older than trees? That I didn't know. That's nuts. Mufang, thank you for the super. Good afternoon, sweetheart. Drinking peach blossom flavored wine. Oh, it sounds lovely. It has such a beautiful name. Let me read that. Cheers, babe. I love you, darling. Thank you. Let me translate this. Fanghua Xueyue. Romance of wind, flowers, snow, and moon. That's beautiful, right? Like, that's what I don't understand about Chinese, about like all of these characters. They carry so much meaning that doesn't really, that the English language can't really convey, you know? Fanghua Xueyue, meaning romance of wind, flowers, snow, and moon. That's crazy. You know, with just 4 characters, it conveys that much meaning. That's just something the English can't really do, you know? Reminds me of when I was maining Iron Fist. And then his alt line, what does he say? Something Chung Hong. Iron Fist alt line. What does he say? He also says Chaomian Jixing, which means my chi will pierce the rainbow. But what is it? What's the main one? Chipa Town Hall. Qiguan Chonghong, that's it. Which has like such a layered meaning. It's like a proverb, which means like, you know, your chi, meaning like energy or passion, will pierce the heavens. Spirit reaches to the rainbow, full of noble aspiration and daring. That's so cool that you could convey that much meaning through Qiguan Chonghong. It's so cool. Makes me want to learn how to speak all of these languages, but it's so hard. Qiguan Chonghong. It is like Gurren Lagann, you're right. Unstoppable, towering momentum. That's me. That's me. I have insane momentum. I move faster than most things. Like Sonic. That's true. That's true. I did. That was me like, this beautiful Chinese phrase. It reminds me of that game. Describing my deer. Yep, it reaches to the rainbow and it carries insane momentum. Warflat, thank you for the super sweetheart with beer. Ooh, yeah. Well, I'm dizzy now. Oh, my god. How much you drink? I'm on my 3rd pint of beer now. Fear. Plur. And then how koalas sound? Yeah, they're kind of scary. They're like... Easy, thank you for the super. Which creature, kind of Bigfoot, Mothman, vampires, do you think you're related to? I'm more like vampire, I think. Look at my teeth. Hello, I'm going to suck your dick. Blood, shit. Damien, check the live tag. The mashup for you has been done. All right, let me try. Let me see it. For something made in such little time, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. That kind of, you know, for something you made so fast, that kind of goes hard as hell. That's kind of good. That's kind of really good. What is this seal? I'm looking at the live tag now. What is this seal? Oh, seal's sleeping. They're so funny. They just fall down. It's like, bunk. It's amazing that such a, like, this just, it lands on another seal and they're like, hey, what you doing? What you doing, buddy? Oh, I don't know. What are you doing? The noises you make are so unattractive. What happened to you? I'm sorry that I'm not a fucking whore that only exists to make you jerk off every time you listen to me. Listen to this. I'm drinking and having a chat. I'm not doing a fucking cam show, you slut. Get the fuck away from me. Jesus Christ. If I make sounds to be sexually alluring, I make sounds to be sexually alluring. If I make sounds to sound like I'm farting, then I will do that as well. I'm a person. I'm a person. I'm not a Pornhub link. Love Cake, thank you for the super. What kind of shenanigans did I miss? I don't remember. There's been a few. There's been a few of them. Thank you for the super. I just finished my work. I get some kisses, of course you can. I love you too. I hope you've been having the best time. And best of luck with your studies, okay? Do more funny noises? Okay, I got a few more. Listen. My armpit fart? Oh yeah. I'm a goated armpit farter. I've been doing that since I was in the womb. Hi Jenny, thank you for the super. I love how you change your profile picture with every single super. It's so cute. I'm not much of a drinker, but we have a wine cellar at home full of my dad's collection. I could sneak you some of the good stuff. Get me some of that good wine. Well, you and me are going to have a good time, okay? You and me are going to have a good time tonight. Why does it sound like Squidward walking? Neanderthals. You know, the other day, my mum, who I've told you guys before, used to work in a school for children with special needs. And it was a variety of children with a variety of needs, ranging in ages from, could be, they could be as young as 5 all the way up until like 18, 19, because obviously with some special needs, they kind of have like a regressive age where they sort of act very much younger than they are and all of that. So, you know, she's done some really good, really great work. She told us a story the other day about this very sweet boy who had a lisp, and he used to kind of be like, yes, like that. He sort of sounded like that. And told us a story about how he had a pet. I can't remember what the pet was, but this pet unfortunately passed away and was buried in his back garden. And one night, that pet, there was like a fox or something that basically dug it up and took it away, which happens. Obviously, you know, you get wild foxes. Sometimes they sort of dig up a dead animal, something like that. And so his mum goes out and sees what's happened. And so there's just where his pet was, there was just a big empty hole. And so when he comes out, she says, "Oh, it's gone off to heaven. It's gone off to heaven." And he says, "Damn, missed it." So sweet to imagine that at some point during the night it just shot off into the heavens, and he wanted to see it go. It's so sweet. It's the most beautiful thing. Damn, missed it. Gloves, thank you for the super. I'm glad. I like doing funny noises. It's cute, isn't it? Hey, God, thank you for it. Take out American Woodcock. Can I suck on your American Woodcock? Sorry. Mary Lively, thank you for the super. You're so talented with your mouth. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that too. Yeah, I know you do. I know what you mean. Ayu, thank you for the super. My first ever super chat is for you. Your English is perfect. Your English is great. Kakuyego, thank you for the super. Aishiteru. Arigatou gozaimasu. I don't have one. Okay. That's okay. Don't worry. You can suck on my American Woodcock. What else can that mouth do? Pull up. Pull up right now. Pull up right now in a pair of those tear-off slacks. You're gonna find out.
The yes, Mr. Great Big Hardcock. Do not check Twitter right now. The. Celia, thank you very much for the super. Been reading and saw this line written in Latin. Vox et Vox et praeterea nihil. Voice and nothing else. Vox et praeterea nihil. That's true. I love you too. The. Say thank you for the super. Can I get some demon water? Alright, hold up. Hold up. I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that on main. Ms. Emmy, thank you so much for the super. Yeah, I have any interest in pulling on the new lads banner? Maybe one day can have a hot spring moment. You and me can have a hot spring moment if you keep talking like that. But yeah, we should be back to playing that soon. Maybe next week. Next week I'll take a look at it. For me, the demon pie. You want to get pied by a demon? You're in the right place. You're in the right place. You have found the line, and you're at the front. Is fellow British, do you say pants, underwear, or trousers? I say pants and I say trousers. Wolfline, I'm either drunk or watching you if you are thinking with a certain body part of mine. Yeah. Well, the thing is, that's where your brain is. So you got to trust it, okay? You got to trust it and do what it says. Monica, thank you for the super. Joining with some pulque. Ah, love you too. I'm having the best day. I'm having the best day. Junupa. Let me do. Ooh, right. Of course. Sapporo koroireberu. Daisuki. Kanpai. Yummy delicious. Demon facial. What? Oh my god.
Everybody is going a little crazy right now. Lily, thank you for the super. Here is Gamer BF is getting me to Edgeville, even without the Amulet of Glory. But you could also do your Slayer task right on me. Wait until you're ready. Yeah, I'm ready. You got that 99 Riz level in RuneScape. You know exactly what you're talking about. I'm about, but my only 99 is in thieving. The way I'm about to steal your virginity. Oh! Ah! Sorry. I got 99 magic the way I'm about to make the clitoris explode. I got 99 construction the way I'm about to build a crib for the baby we're gonna make. I've got 99 farming the way I'm about to plant my seed inside you. I've got, you better have 99 wood cutting the way you're about to climb me like a tree. You better have 99 agility to have the stamina you need to handle this. You better have. You better have 99 prayer to ask God for forgiveness after what we do. But I'm about to have 99 ranged, and I'm stealing this. I'm about to have 99 ranged the way I'm about to the way it's about to hit the ceiling. I'm about to have 99 fletching the way I'm about to take a knife and file my penis down into a sharp point. I'm not going to do that. Say, thank you for the soup. Kampai. Happy birthday. Third birthday is a kindred. Happy birthday. Please don't. Maybe I will. Cooper, thank you for the super. With the RS3 Riz. Nice, thank you. You might dream about that. God. Have a dream about giving me the craziest head and then tell me all about it. I would love to learn. I love to learn, what can I say? 700 coin pouches. How many of these can you have? The amount of coin pouches you can carry is increased by 10. I think that's a lot more than 10 times 26. Oh well. Diva, thank you. If Sephiroth can be the sponsor for Lemon Sour, I think you deserve one too. I don't give supers to Silas. I can two-time with Sephi. Well, I guess that's fine. No! You're all mine. I don't care if Sephiroth doesn't exist. I don't care if you're not giving him any money. I think that you're all mine. Alright? How dare you? How dare you imply that you would spend time with another man? I want you to sit in the corner. I want you to put some handcuffs on. I want you to wait your fucking turn until I'm ready to give you what you deserve, okay? Wallflower, thank you for the super. That sounds nice. Yeah, I'm feeling tired. I would like that. Damien, thank you. Bailey's tastes like evil choco milk. You know what tastes like evil choco milk? Choco milk that has got poison in it. Subscribe. just pressed the button on my chair and down it went. Flip camera. Guys, would you have a flip camera? Check it out. I got the magic 666 mil Yama number. Yamama. Oh. Yamama. Hey guys, welcome to my Runescape Let's Play. No, come back, it's gone. Tiniest Runescape cam imaginable. Can I eat it? Yummy. Wait, I'm gonna. Think of all the lines of code. I eated it and it was yummy. I'm 162 million thieving. Wow, 200 million thieving XP. Wowie zowie. Oh, I'm getting really sleepy, guys. I think I might be the end of the line soon. I think I might need to go take a break. Go get some water and maybe go have a big fat wank for real this time instead of making a funny about it. No, that's a joke. I would never do that. I'm saving the biggest load for you, baby. Nah. Aw, he's so cute. He saved his load for me. I have so much calm now. What am I gonna do with all this calm? Alright, thank you for coming to the stream today, guys. I had a lovely time having a drink with you all. Stay tuned for tomorrow where we are gonna be doing a documentary where I'm going to tell you guys some facts about various animals. My original idea was to just do the walrus, but I might do a better idea. It might be easier to do one where I'm talking about pinnipeds in general, so walrus, seals, sea lions, elephant seals, so on and so forth. I think that might be easier. Very lively, thank you very much for the soup. I'm going to treat myself very well, don't you worry. So I hope you guys enjoy tomorrow, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. I'm Markiplier. Also, who do we raid? Who do we raid today? Let's have a look. Let's have a wee look-see, shall we? Zali is live. Let us raid Zali. Let's raid Zali. Okay, good night, everybody. It's time to raid Zali. We will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Rub one out for me tonight, guys.